Prime Minister Julia Gillard has declared relations between Australia and China are ready to take a more concrete form after 4 decades of diplomatic ties. On the final full day of her China visit, Ms Gillard will sign a strategic partnership agreement with Premier Li Keqiang that will include annual talks between the nation's leaders. Sky News political reporter Laura Jays has more from Beijing.
Julia Gillard is about to sign off on a new historic deal with China, one that has never been seen before in our history. The two nations are about to announce new strategic top-level talks, which is a big step forward and an important step forward in our relationship. Julia Gillard will announce this later this evening after her meeting with the Premier Li Keqiang in the Great Hall of the People. But in addressing a business lunch today, Julia Gillard outlined her 10-year plan, and these new talks were a big part of it.
We should set an ambitious goal, a level and structure of dialogue which Australia shares with only a handful of countries, and one which China also shares with only very few nations. I have no doubt it is an ambition which is justified by the times, and I am delighted that my Chinese counterparts share this view.
This new Leaders Forum will mean that the leaders, the Premier and the Prime Minister, will meet on an annual basis. And it won't just be at a leadership level, it could also be lower down, meaning minister-to-minister talks on different portfolios. Bob Carr, the Foreign Minister, told Sky News that this means the relationship is well and truly on track.
It means a habit of consultation between the Chinese and the Australians is going to be very good for Australia by every test in terms of jobs and investment, trade contacts, tourism, education exchanges and all the rest.
The ministerial delegation and the Prime Minister have been given a warm welcome here in Beijing. Julia Gillard went to visit students and teachers at a sister school and really highlighted the education links between the two nations. This is something that she has done around the world, in Cambodia and Korea, and she replicated it here today. But the big announcement of this trip to China is these new leadership dialogue talks, and it won't be announced till after she meets with the Premier, but it certainly is a huge step forward in the Australia-China relationship and in fulfilling Julia Gillard's 10-year plan.